The days of the self-indulgent, self-absorbed and self-destructive rockstar is well and truly behind us. Thanks to trailblazers like U2's Bono, musicians today have become more conscious of their responsibility and are embracing a more exemplary lifestyle. This week on ETV Made in Sri Lanka, we speak to a group of people who are trying to introduce the concept of ethical music by fusing stardom with social responsibility. Well, I'm here at the Warehouse Project with the two very important people. Now, they're young, they're energetic, they're handsome and charming and beautiful, but they're also, most importantly, the co-founders of this project. They're also husband and wife. That's Kirby and Fiona, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you on the show.
Hi, how are you doing?
It's great. Tell me, people dream big dreams these days. They have it all worked out in their head. But how did you actually realize it?
Well, about 2-3 years ago, my wife and I looked back at our lives and we found ourselves young and, like you said, energetic and dynamic and being able to do things. And we also found that we were really blessed. And we're where we are today because people believed in us. And so we thought of giving back to our community and believing in the people that believed in us. So that's what we are about. And so we found a warehouse which is perfectly situated where all the watters are. You know, there's about 1,400 watters in Colombo, each holding about 50 households each. In this area, there is one toilet per 25 houses and one kitchen per 25 houses. So that's why we got this place. We're on rent here, actually, but we got the place, we did the place up so that we can engage and impact the community with responsible citizenship.
So, guys, what is the main objective behind this project?
Well, the objective is basically to inspire others to be able to give back to their own communities. That's our objective. There are many people out there who are very resourceful and who can really make a difference. And if we can do that, then I'm sure people who are brainier, smarter, and more resourceful can definitely do it. And that's what it's about. Also, what we're doing here is just to build awareness to our surrounding areas and to the urban community needs in Colombo. The urban community needs are very important, and it's just to build awareness towards those urban community needs.
All we want to do is, if there was a message that we want to give out to the people out there, it's just to step out and look around you, look around at your neighboring communities. There are so many people in need. You don't need to go very far. And that's what this place is about. It doesn't necessarily mean come here to the Warehouse Project and help out in any way. It means do it wherever you are, in your locality. Volunteering can be fun. We get involved with our friends, our family. It's a fun thing to do. And we all just enjoy it here. We really do.
So, but tell me, did just one of you come up with this idea and what did the other feel, or was it something that both of you really wanted to do?
Well, Kirby's the one who had the vision of the warehouse, and he's the one, I have to say, who just saw it, and within a space of about 2-3 months, he made it happen. So all credit to him. But we work on everything together, and his vision is my vision. So we're going into it together.
Oh, how sweet is that?
Yeah, we're perfect partners, in a sense where we really believe in putting back into our communities. And so it didn't take convincing. I just had the thought, and it was, yes, let's do it. And this is where all our resources go to. And we really believe in pioneering a move where people of our age group will see and understand that ethical and moral lifestyles is the way to go in today's generation, especially in a post-war nation like this. Volunteerism is the way to take this nation forward.
Not waiting for somebody else to take the step. So 2 years down the line, what's the feedback like? What do you feel has happened in this community where the Warehouse Project is?
And if you look around you, this is the progress that you see. People's lives have been transformed. People have been impacted. We feed about 1,000 mouths a week here of the elderly and the single-parent households. These kids here in the watters close by, they come here every single day and they are educated by society volunteers. And so there's a transfer of technology. You see the difference between these kids and me is simply exposure. See, I had exposure. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring them the exposure that they need, that they will be able to bring dignity back into their lives.
You run a few programs like feeding, you said 1,000 mouths. Any more?
We have something called Borderless. Borderless is a program where, in Colombo, there are two communities. You get the community and the society, and the richer getting richer, the poorer getting poorer. And we want to bridge the gap. So because of that, we have art, theatre, drama, and through those mediums, they are infused to the communities, and through that, the two communities engage each other. And that's where we get to the retroactive project as well, because it's very involved in that community relationship project.
Just tell me a little bit about retroactive. I've heard this word a couple of times here now. What is it actually? What's the whole idea behind it?
Well, we actually had just one event so far. It was the launch of Retroactive, and we plan to have it once every month. What we intend to do is to have a theme of retro music and to bring together young artists, people who you don't really hear out there, and have them here perform on the stage here and provide a platform in which they can sing their originals, sing whatever songs they like from the past, and have everyone from Colombo society come here and witness it and see it and be a part of it.
Well, it was lovely talking to you both, and I'm telling you, just a little bit of time that we spent here, we've been seeing a lot going on and being really moved.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, yeah.
And all the best.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Well, talking of Retroactive, we were fortunate enough to catch a glimpse of the first Retroactive event held here at the Warehouse Project. So go and check it out yourself.
Oh yeah, tell you something. I think you are close to then I will just something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Have you ever seen the world?
Well, the kids have taken a break from their rehearsals here at the Warehouse Project, and I was able to catch a little bit of the resident band here. Now, the resident band at the Warehouse Project, how did this idea come about in the first place, guys?
Well, I mean, we all get together and play. I mean, we jam together, we play music together. So, I mean, this was a perfect setting for us to come and, hang around with the kids and, jam, because that's all we like to do. We like to play music. Yeah. So, I mean, when we came here and we saw the kids, we thought there'd be something to give here as well. I mean, as we play, as we enjoy playing, we want to give that back to them as well, so that they can have the thrill of jamming and, expressing themselves through music.
Wow, okay. And so, what are you called? Are you called the resident band of the Warehouse Project, or what?
Actually, we are called the WOW Band.
And what does WOW stand for?
Works of Wonder.
Works of Wonder. So you think you're doing Works of Wonder here?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you actually tie up community work with music?
I guess music is all about expressing yourself. I mean, in the music field today, we write so many songs about different things. But I mean, if you can bring out doing something good, giving something back to your community with music, through music, that's something that we lack, I think, in our music scene here. So that's what we mostly want to do. We want to write songs and put out songs with a meaning, so that people listening to those songs will understand basically what they can give back to their community, what they can do for each other, what they can do for themselves. So music with a meaning. I'd call it music with a meaning. Have
you guys gotten together to play for the first time, or have you played with other bands before?
We have played with other bands.
So would you call this involvement a one-of-a-kind sort of band experience?
I'd say, yeah, because if you look at the four of us in the band, we all have different tastes of music. I come from a more sort of more rock music sort of culture, because I've played in sort of like more in the past with local classic rock bands. I've had a band of my own earlier, and then maybe Viraj and Lucky come from a more pop rock sort of country sort of feel, and Jude comes from a more sort of R&B feel.
That helps for you to really blend flavor.
Exactly. So because it brings out something different. It's all about not just only my idea, but of course everybody's idea. It's about giving, not just taking. Not taking the prominence. So when all that comes together, it comes out with a perfect blend. I hope it comes with a perfect blend.
Absolutely optimistic, these guys. I'd love to hear what their flavor, the flavor of wow is. Can we have you perform for us? Yeah? Okay, here's the Wow Band here at the Warehouse Project.
The light shines down the alley, the wind blows up the valley. Oh, but I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. She took the pains of boyhood and turned them into feel good. Oh, but I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. Mary was the girl who taught me all I had to know. She put the boy on his first mistake. Summer wasn't gone in the light I know. She gave all the boy could take. So now when I am lonely, I'm still looking for my one and only. Oh, but I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. I'm lying in the arms of Mary. Oh, I'm lying in the arms of Mary. Oh, I'm lying in the arms of Mary. Oh, I'm lying in the arms of my baby. Oh, I'm lying in the arms of Mary. Oh,
Well, that was the smashing sound of the Wow Band. We're going for a very short break, but when we come back, we talk about their new single, Kaivarua. Tell me, what are your plans together as a band now that you've come together and you're making a difference and you can feel something's actually going on? What do you feel the plans are?
From a music point of view, what we try to do, if you listen to our first track, what we're trying to do is we see a big difference between, good Western music in this country, and also we see a big difference between the local culture in music. So we want to bring a gap, and in our music bring that perfect balance as well. And why we do it is because we want to inspire people who have to help those who don't, and also we want to inspire those who don't to do something better for themselves. Because I think if we can bring that gap together, our community and our life, our country and a whole will be a better place. So we want to bring the two musics together, and bring out something nice with that, and also then inspire people both ways to help each other.
So that means reaching out to a diverse section of people, audience. So mainstream music, and then maybe even some niche type of music. So what are you doing right now to reach those specific different audiences?
Well, basically, the first track that we did, Kaivarua, if you notice it, if you listen to the song, it's got a bit of a Western touch, plus it's got a bit of an Oriental touch as well as the word that we use in the music scene. So likewise, we want to bring out music like that. So we're writing songs in future, always keeping that blend in mind.
Yeah, well, I was just going to touch that. The Wow Band has come up with their new single titled Kaivarua, and the video was released just recently. And when listening to it, you get this feeling that it's this revolutionary kind of song. Something's going on, and it's sort of pricking you. It's more like an activist video when you think of, you don't really find so many activist type of videos. Do you think that you're actually, just piercing people, just giving them a kick?
That's what we're all about, I think, because, you take different parts of society, everybody needs a kick. But most songs that we come out today, most artists will target one audience, but we want to always bridge that gap. So it makes, we want to basically affect every part of society.
Why the name Kaivarua? Who are you referring to?
It's actually, it's about, there's so much you can talk about, but not do anything about it. You get plenty of them, But the idea is to probably give a nudge to, someone who just talks, but also to put it into action. So we thought we'll bring out a song with a message like that.
Right, well, you're watching ETV Made in Sri Lanka, and I'm with the WOW Band, and we're just going to see their newest released single.
Kaiwarua.
Rauni, alang alang, nagyaka. Kita aranchi. Metala nikang ike dog stagan unya noi gera. Ah, pala. Miya yata kaudanta. Kichok ke kadalne.
Payana ratakata igiliyanna hitanne nidaganna tava nidaganna mai hita mage karali ganne dahayata nakitala kattiya ekkala tana tana round hanne havasata set vena eka gana hita davasama kale gevanne kaiwaruwa kaiwaruwa numbata setak vi radata setak vi vada
Hi everyone, you're watching ETV Made in Sri Lanka, and I managed to corner yet another volunteer, cum musician, here at the Warehouse Project, and he is called Cici.
That's right.
Hi Cici. It's good to just catch a little bit of time and say hello to you. Tell me, how did you first start getting involved here at the Warehouse Project?
I started about 2 years back. I came here and I was involved in something else initially. But I saw the work that was happening here, the community work, and the kids that come here, and all of the good things that happen. And I thought, why not get my feet wet in that sort of thing, because it's more fulfilling than the normal, business-related work you do. So yeah, 2 years back, and really enjoying it.
So, are you saying that you're here full time and that you left your business-related things behind for good?
Yeah, I was at a bank earlier. It's boring. I didn't know how fun it would be to work at a socially oriented organization until I came here, and but I still do little accounts and I help out my boss with his business aspect. But I'm involved with the various programs that go on here, like the EAT program in the morning and the Milk Club in the afternoon. Sometimes I get to even teach the kids a bit. So I've put my hand inside the teaching profession as well.
Great. So basically, there's no one specific role. You get involved with many aspects of things running here.
Yeah.
All right. And you're also a singer, and maybe you play an instrument as well?
I play a little bit of guitar, but I'm not too proud of what I do on the guitar.
He's proud of his vocals, so that's what I'm going to feature today. So what sort of music are you involved with over here?
Basically, a lot of music influences me, but my favorite type of music is alternative rock. I tend to listen to a lot of acoustic music and maybe a bit of heavy hard rock stuff with my band. Yeah.
Okay, which brings me to a point where I have lots of questions, band and heavy metal and all that. But let's hear something from you. What's it going to be?
I'd like to perform an acoustic version of Alone by the old hair metal band Heart. And Lucky will be accompanying me on the guitars.
So here's Cici with his cover version of Alone.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. But the night goes by so very slow. But but I hope that it won't end though alone. Until now, I always go by on my own. I never really cared until I met you, and now it chews me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. You don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own. Oh, my love for you is still unknown, alone. Until now, I always go by on my own. I never really cared until I met you, and now it chews me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? Until now, I always go by on my own. I never really cared until I met you, and now it chews me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
Well, that was Warehouse Project's very own CC. Now, there are numerous musicians here. There's an abundance of talent. But CC, tell me, what are your plans of music? Do you want to stay with your band or go solo?
When I look at the other band, wow, I mean, their music is very socially conscious. So I want to kind of head down that path as well, and give back, what I've got freely towards the community.
And I'm sure the Warehouse Project sort of inspired you with that, and maybe your personal beliefs as well.
Yeah, definitely. Stuff like this, community work is very inspiring when it comes to writing songs. Mostly, when you come up with the original stuff, it's always, for me, it's stuff that happens around you that motivates my lyrics.
Wish you the very best, CC, in making that all-important difference. Catch you soon sometime.